Alright, this is the start of something I've been very excited for. I've been struggling to decide what team I wanted to do a franchise on. I think the Detroit Tigers is the team I want to do. It's a team with a lot of upside. They have a lot of really good players and a lot of good future players and a lot of good players now. Just still some gray areas. They have Spencer Torkin, which basically the number one prospect. I probably could have started him in right now, but we saw Miguel Cabrera with that nasty contract. So I want to give Miguel Cabrera this season. Hopefully he retires, and then Spencer Torkin will be the starting first baseman. If not, most likely Spencer Torkin will still be the starting first baseman next season. Miguel Cabrera will just be on the bench, or maybe be the DH versus lefties. You know? Second base is a question mark, because we got Jonathan Scope right now for the next 2 years, but there's also Willie Castro, who had a rough 2021. So, question mark there. Third base, you got Jamal, I can't say his name, Colomino. You know what I'm trying to say. And he's a free agent soon. And you don't have really anyone to take his spot. So it's like, what do you do with him? One of the biggest, probably the biggest move they made this offseason was signing Javier Baez. A player, I don't know. I just haven't been too big on in my life. Of course, I am a St. Louis Cardinals fan, so that might be one reason. But yes, he has great defense, and yes, he hits a lot of home runs, but the dude really doesn't get on base, and that's my problem. I'm a very big person on base percentage. I'm hoping we can kind of change it for him here. Outfield, you got a Kill Badu, who's great, had a good rookie year. He was a Rule 5 pick, I believe, and that's amazing he did that good. Then you got center field. You got Victor Reyes, good prospect, and Riley Green, but it's like, how long is it going to take for him to develop? Because that's hopefully our future. Right field's another big question mark. We got Robbie Grossman for a year, but it's like, after this year, with him being 32, what are we going to do? The pitching staff. Don't pay attention. Pitching staff looks like this. That's how I'm going to rack it. The bullpen is a question mark. We got Tyler Alexander, former starter, more of a relief arm, long relief, we don't know. Chase Anderson, okay. You know, just a lot of question marks. You got Michael Fulmer. Is he the starter? Is he a bullpen arm? Who knows? He keeps going back and forth. He is a free agent at the end of the season. You got Andrew Chafin they signed, which I think was a pretty good pickup. I think he's a pretty good lefty. But both of our... Let me switch this and then do this. You got Gregory Soto. Had a pretty good year last year. Better first half than second half, but pretty good year. Starting rotation. Rodriguez. Big pickup. 15 mil, not much. He's a good player. The player I'm most excited for in this franchise, Casey Mize. And then you got Spencer Turnbull. Okay. You got Michael Pineda for a season. Truck Screwball, like, what's he gonna do? You know, and it's not like they have a bunch of pitching prospects. We got Matt Manning, yes. I put him in the minors for this season. Thought it'd be better for him to develop. You got Jackson Job, my bad. But it's like, maybe Ty Madden, but not a lot of pitching prospects, not a lot of bullpen prospects. Really, no. Not a lot. A lot of question marks on what they're gonna do in the future. we don't know. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out once Miguel Cabrera retires, hopefully this season. Hopefully he retires this season, you know. I think I'd rather have it like that. I didn't set up the before I started the video, as you guys can see. Yeah, something like that maybe, and then versus lefty. And versus lefties was his first base. There we go. I want him DHing versus lefty because I do want him to get regular time. Do I want him playing against lefties? Maybe we have Derek Hill instead. He hits better. He hits lefties better. So yeah, we'll have him do that. And then leading off, we're gonna have, and then we'll have Rob Grossman bat second, Jonathan Scope right there, Miguel Cabrera, then Willie Crasho, Victor Reyes. But a lot of question marks. And hopefully we're going to figure it out. We're ranked 28th. I think there's more concerns in the pitching than the bullpen. I mean, more concerns in the pitching than the lineup. I do think it's more the bullpen than the starters. So, but we're going to get the season started. We're going to get some Mariners who had a pretty good season last year. We will be playing with quick counts on just to speed things up a bit. You know, they got a good team. They acquired Jesse Winkler. They really wanted him. That's why they got Suarez. You know, Suarez. I'm kind of curious on why they have Julio Rodriguez up already. Because I know what his stats look like. I haven't played a lot of franchise yet this season. I've done one franchise so far, and I played one season. I did the off season. I was in the second season, but I didn't put much in it. So I don't really know who developed good, who doesn't. Off season that well, a little bit, not much. My problem with this is that I'm bad at taking
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar
really
Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
I'm not the best with it, but I'm trying to get good with it.
Ready to go now, and on the hill, the lefty, Robbie Ray. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Very impressive. It's so hard to turn over an American League lineup because of the DH and because of the emphasis on offense and home runs. But he was able to navigate through lineups last season. I think he's going to be great again this season.
All right, ready to get underway. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. That one hit to right. Haniker makes the grab. And there's one away.
I was considering doing the Mariners for this series.
Now it's
I really
Robbie
like them,
Grossman,
but
the
I
switch
decided
hitter
not
batting
to.
right. And a pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard.
That was ball 4. But it turns into a single. Hey. Not what I meant to do, but it's what I got.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's Jonathan Scope.
Changed a lot.
That one misses.
Roster were potentials that I thought should be higher.
Off of first with 2 away.
Because I felt like they were really hard.
Ray throw to first. And he's back safely.
I did change some of them, though. Ones that I felt needed to be.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Haniker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Well struck, right field. That one is deep.
Talk about a start for the Mariners. Especially Adam Frazier, you don't expect that.
And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Wow. Looking. One gone here.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but
got the call there.
Pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit
great way to bounce back
from the leadoff. That's his second strikeout. Now batting Mitch Haniker. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. No question.
It's my fault.
I like hearing the commentator, but I do want to turn it down a little bit.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field.
Like,
that's got a chance.
One thing I do like that they
up against the wall. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead.
It shows the badges, how it does on defense. And then I really like when you're hitting and you use the PCI.
Top of the second, and now up to hit Miguel Cabrera.
I struggle with high pitches.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball.
Just annoying you got to do it at the beginning of every bat.
The 2-2. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is
Miguel Cabrera starts the season out good with a double.
The gap in right center. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, he throws it away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This is Willie Castro.
DH versus lefties.
Fly ball to right.
All our outs have been right
and
so far.
One on the grab. And next to hit for Detroit, Victor Reyes. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Victor Reyes, I'm not gonna lie. Look at his stats. I thought he was gonna be a lot better than he is. He's kind of let me down because I was pretty high on him. I thought he was gonna be really good.
And a count 2-1.
You know.
So the tying run at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis racing over to make the catch. No tag at second. He stays put with 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Derek Hill. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's...
I'm actually meant to change it where the catcher versus lefties is...
And that is that.
But not Tucker Barnhart.
Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate. Ty France. And the pitch. Slice to right. That's a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So here's Murphy now. Rodriguez throw to first. France gets back easily.
Ty France, a pretty good baseball player.
And he deals. And fouled off. France gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 down. This is Kyle Lewis. The pitch.
That's towards center. Last year.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away now.
He's going to be really good. Hopefully he can stay healthy this season.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And Chris, probably no other player better. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left. Top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Tucker Barnhart.
Yeah, I meant it so Eric Haas will be the catcher versus lefties. That was a mistake on my part.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Eric Haas. And now the lefty. And another ball. Out to short.
It says power 107 just because it's the first game of the season, but after this game it'll probably say 99.
And next up for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
We're getting hits.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next to hit, Robbie Grossman. Candelario, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away
tough,
for the
man.
out.
Getting a lot of tough outs, I would say.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Up against the wall.
Warning.
And makes the catch. So remaining in the game defensively, Eric.
Yeah, I'm surprised they have Julio Rodriguez up when look at his stats. Probably gonna stunt his growth a lot.
He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Got his first major league base hit versus me.
Julio Rodriguez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
great effort as he's able to haul it in. One away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Reyes makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Tie the game up.
Back in Seattle, now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. And a swing and a line drive at a right field and a base hit. No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, doubled his first time up. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next one misses, and it's a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Up the middle, slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here is Willie Castro. The other way, he can't get there, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. And the throw's too late, safe at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Out towards center.
Looks like the Phillies offline, and we're going to.
He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So up next, Derek Hill. The pitch. Could be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. The tag, and he's out at second. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the third out.
Which is nice. Now we just gotta see
kicks and deals. Got him. 1 out.
That's a tough call, Haniker.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That one in for a strike, 2-2. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now it's Tom Murphy. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
That was scary.
2-2. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a
love to see it.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Robbie Grossman now at the plate. Kicks and fires.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a soft liner.
Bad pitch to swing at.
Crawford throws to first in time. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. That misses, and it's 2-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Baez off of first with 2 away. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands. Good.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Kyle Lewis. In the air, right field. Grossman settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Ball to strike. And downstairs. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez. Next offering upstairs.
Wonder if he's their permanent DH, just to be
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Steckenrider.
Someone who I did bump up their potential. He had the potential of C, but I bumped it up to B. Not A or anything, but I did bump it up to B.
It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And the next pitch is way outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's out to center field, and there's 1 down. Here's a speed threat, Derek Hill. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe.
He wasn't going to get that through.
Here's the catcher to hit, Eric Haas. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the dirt.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Right-handed reliever. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lewis has a beat on it. And that is that. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Candelario pulls it down, and there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Too easy or anything, or like, I don't want it to be like
one down, base is empty.
What I do, I can't.
That one fouled off.
But I want to keep it listening.
The 1-2.
I shouldn't be winning everything I play.
Smoked on the ground a second. Scope throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Jesse Winker. The wind of the pitch. And the count 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes a nice running catch. That is the Andres Munoz comes on now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
He's at 85 pitches, but he's doing really good.
Righty delivers. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One and two now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
There's someone back on the swing. That's not a good pitch to swing at.
Bounced up the middle. Frazier on the first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Now it's Robbie Grossman for the 4th time tonight. Lined into left center, base hit.
Have to turn the hitting difficulty up.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's Javier Baez. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And now it's Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
The pitch. That one missed.
2-1.
Grossman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Grossman dives back in safely. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I have a tendency to do that. Pieces will be high. I'll have it up there. And I'll just pull it down.
And the righty deals. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4 to a board.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Strike 2.
Boo, that's cheddar, baby.
I'm not sure.
Right-hander kick steals. Got him swinging. And that'll do it. Midway and ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Mitch Haniker. Rocketed out towards right center. Can't get there. Base hit. Around first. Digging for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eduardo Rodriguez gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Tigers, Joe Jimenez, trying to protect this lead. And the right-hander deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The tying run at the plate. Popped up. Baez makes the play, and there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
I think that was right.
And it's even up.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. This is Kyle Lewis.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Misevich. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Three-two now.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And up next for Detroit, Victor Reyes. And a 1-1. Soft contact in the air. That gets down for a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Maybe a chance to get some runs.
One down. Eric Haas, the next to hit. Misevich over to first, and he's back standing. One and two here. Popped up right side.
That's tough, man.
Frazier drifts towards it. He's got it. There's two away.
That is tough indeed.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Base hit and a run in to score. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Robbie Grossman. And down on strikes. Good job of damage control right there. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Fulmer. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back here at the ballpark, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Next pitch is outside. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. And it's ball 4. He missed
How
down
is that
low.
a ball?
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Rip to first, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Here's a 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The 2-2. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Diego Castillo taking over on the mound, and he'll do his best to keep this close. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's going to be Javier Baez. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Castillo, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Sends it across the first. Now one gone in the 9th. Jonathan Scope up now for the Tigers. The wind of the pitch. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. They say you win. The next pitch misses. And the count is 2-2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Sergio Romo, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. On the ground. Frazier over to pick it up. On to France. And Cabrera is retired. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Andrew Chafin enters the game. Welcome back. Bottom 9. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Cabrera. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And up next for Seattle, Jesse Winker. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniker. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reyes going back on this one. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On to first, ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
These guys know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put to the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Good start to the season. Like I said, if the hitting continues to be like that, it's not just like that was a good game. If it continues so easy, I will definitely up the difficulty. But we gotta wait and see. His power stays at 107. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to this White Sox series. I haven't played the White Sox yet, and they have a really good team, so I'm excited to play against them. We've started off pretty good, 6-1. I think I want to play this game as Tarek Screwball. So we're gonna simulate the first two, take the first two. So we're surprisingly 8-1 so far. We started off pretty good, and this is a big rifle. So let's hope we can see this good. Some people struggling, some people not. Go ahead and I think that's gonna end the first episode though. Before we do that, let's put some people on the trade block. Well, let's not, because I don't want a bunch of people off from the trade, but most likely we'll be looking to trade Tucker Barnhart at the end of the year. Around the deadline, I should say. Most likely we'll be looking to trade Paeta. Possibly Reyes. Possibly Rogers. Maybe Michael Farmer. Really just depends. You know, there's some people I want to trade because we don't have them much longer, and there's some people I don't that I might want to keep or resign. See how it looks. See how it looks. That is gonna be the end. First episode for what I'm hoping is going to be an amazing series, a series I'm very excited for, and I'm really, very, very excited for, and I'm hoping it does really well. I appreciate everyone watching. I hope y'all have a good one.